Spokesperson and joins us right now. Tommy, so a self-defensive strike implies that there was an offensive action. So how can you explain that we keep on calling this a ceasefire with those actions?
Well, look, again, I think to stress is the defensive nature of these actions. We're going to take actions to defend U.S. troops and U.S. interests. That's been clear from the very beginning, and that is going to continue, and that is common sense. President Trump wants a diplomatic approach here. He wants a diplomatic approach, but as has been made clear, he is going to make a good deal for the American people or no deal, as the Secretary of State said. So fundamentally, it's about making a good deal for the American people. But in this context, of course, we're going to see actions as necessary to defend U.S. troops.
Tommy, then why do we continue kind of the farce of calling it a ceasefire? Let's just say we've still got this conflict ongoing. I don't think the American people, are going to be upset about that. Either you support it or you don't. But we clearly don't have a ceasefire.
Well, I think two things here. First are the objectives laid out by Operation Epic Fury, which was the decimation of their military, their air force, their Navy capacity, the ballistic missile capacity. We saw those objectives largely be fulfilled. So that's Operation Epic Fury, already making the world safer. I think then in the second context is that in this context when these conversations are happening, is that President Trump holds all of the cards. We see that blockade of Iranian ships and ports. We see economic fury. We see the decisive outcomes from Operation Epic Fury. And that is the context in which this is happening. So fundamentally, President Trump going to see this objective be fulfilled. We're going to take actions necessary to defend U.S. troops, U.S. interests. And then fundamentally, President Trump holds all of the cards in this circumstance to make a good deal for the American people and see that objective be fulfilled.
Tommy.